A few years ago, I started doing these zombie performances in an old mortuary turned art gallery. They would have spooky art shows and invite me to come growl at the attendees. It was great. I continued with these zombie performances as well as a few other creatures. Then I did a musical performance there, and in preparation for it, someone wrote a bio for me. This bio was intriguing enough that it attracted the interest of someone who read it in the gallery's newsletter, a man named John Sanborn. He invited me to chat. We talked about art, did a spell, and next thing you know, we were on the way to creating a work of art. Flash forward a year later, and that art is showing in a museum in Milan. I'm in the airport. I'm getting ready for my flight. The overall vibe of the trip. Whoa. Holy shit, man. Okay. Something I need to know. What to look for. And what to avoid. As usual. And wild card. Ooh. Stay slow. John and I started with the writing. For months, we wrote around the theme of our project, Frisson. The writing took the form of short lines of poetic text. John calls them instances. We then took pieces of this text and plugged them into an AI image generator. The images we got are what you see here on the floor. With the images generated, we began to pair images and text. But we didn't pair the text with the image it had generated. We instead scrambled things, pairing image and text based purely off of intuition. When all was done, we had 62 images and instances, 31 made by John, 31 made by me. Next, we cut the script into strips and dealt out the instances like cards. Now, it was up to each of us to create pieces of video art in response to this writing. As a result, some of these pieces are entirely made by one of us, and some of them has writing by me, but video art by him, or vice versa. It was a perfect collaboration. Oh, the jet lag is so real right now. I'm genuinely delirious. I feel so out of it. I'm in Milan, Italy. What? It's crazy. It's delightful. It's outstanding. Oh my God, look it. I found tiny cups. Is this plant molding? This all began with me being a zombie in a mortuary. And now I'm in Milan, being an artist. This is what life can do for you folks. Never give up, believe in yourself. And if I add some fucking blush, it'll make me look more alive. Do I look more alive? No. Tomorrow is a very big day. Tomorrow is the opening of the show. In the morning, the press is coming by. And when I say the press, I have no idea who I'm talking about. This is all I was told.
No one sees me for what I am. Freedom from fear takes courage and honor.
It is 6:10 a.m. I've been awake for 2 hours. I've just been laying in bed trying to sleep, doing spins. Woke up from a dream. The dream had lots of details, but in the moment I woke up, a song had started playing on the radio, and my mom and I were looking at each other and both starting to cry, saying, just can't help it when this song comes on. It's one of those songs that reminds you of how short life is, that we're all gonna die, and that every moment is precious.
This life is a jungle. I'm a hot mess, and life is just a series of incidents that we are trying to assemble into a narrative.
What a morning. And the real action is tonight. I just got back from the meat center. While I do have some feelings about how I coulda, shoulda, woulda done better, done more, done different, I reel that in and recognize that I'm doing a really awesome job. I'm doing a great thing here. And I can't help it. My personality comes out so obviously. I started dancing during the interview and then made a fish face in the photograph with the press. So can't contain this energy, man. The curator comes up to me towards the end when I was just about to leave and says, so what do you do? And I'm like, you mean in daily life? And she's like, yes, in your daily life, what do you do? And I said, art. And she said, oh, dance, song, what is it? And I said, all of it. And she said, oh, you're an artist. Yes, is the only word that can describe the myriad of things that I do. And she grabbed my hand tightly and sweetly, like she understood. Moments like that I appreciate. It's really nice to feel seen, to be given a place to be seen. I feel so lucky. Okay, here in the bathroom, we just did the artist talk. I only said like a few words. I was just like, hello, it's my first time in Milan. I'm happy to be here. And I think I said something about bringing chaos and energy and brightness and excitement to the work, because what else would I say?
People are always a little confused when they first start playing around in the piece. What does this image have to do with this video? What does the video have to do with the text being spoken in the background? After a while, though, people start to get it. Once they've watched 3, 4, or 5 instances, a light bulb goes off. I get it, they tell us. It's like the mind. It's associations, finding patterns in noise, a great web, connected by a feeling.
Finally leaving the house, and I'm going to the Duomo.
One of the things about Europe that I really enjoy is being in the presence of things that are very old. Being from California, I was excited to be in a building with so much history, especially since it's a place of worship. I figured that the amount of people who have come here to pray or to be with God, over time would have charged it with an energy of holiness. Instead, it felt heavy, stiff, and oppressive.
I don't know if I feel God, but maybe. This restaurant's bathroom is a closet. Today I'm feeling very out of sorts.
Growing up, my mom was a fashion designer, and it gave me a particular love of the world of fashion. Of all the museum exhibits that I went to during my time in Europe, this was my favorite. I didn't get much footage in my last couple of days because my cousin came to visit me from Paris, and we were too busy catching up for me to talk to myself. We wandered an old museum, saw Da Vinci's Codex and a haunted lock of hair, and spent time talking about life in the big park by my Airbnb. Things slowed down a bit, and I got to just be present with where I was. On my second to last day in Italy, John and I had a party where we screened our movies. I screened episodes of my cartoon, Captain Earthquake, and he showed an opera made for television, Perfect Lives, and a live show that he did with the residents.
I thought of flies. It's stuck to sticky pecan pies. I laughed a little bit at me and just said, Mr. X indeed.
This is so freaking cool. I see the world passing me by if I get this.
Poetic and confusing, they suggest images fired from cannons.
Yes. The three most common lies we use to survive.
It's just a blank piece of paper before it's filled with words. Just a black screen in advance of moving images. Her magic was always there, like her skin or hair, invisible until the need arose.
Stay quiet in my memory, so I can hold just the image of you. And amidst all of this,
I'll paint myself a new face in the forest.
She was only in the moment when she could split it in half. I probably shouldn't say this, but, no, I shouldn't say it. You want me to?